Hello and welcome to this special, very special look at the workers and resources things. Yes, and the ships in particular. Well, this represents these 5 minutes of video represents about 50 minutes of the game running at high speed, and what we see is a time lapse of that. Yes. And what one notices is that there are certain limitations inherent into the shipping in this game. For example, the ships move really slowly, but that's fine. They're supposed to move slowly. They are big ships. Especially this one that we're looking at here, which is called Lisa, and she is quite a ship, especially if we compare it to the other little boats that we see going up and down the river here. Now, one of the issues that I want to mention is this. When the ship arrives at the border, it sits at the border and unloads for a very long time. So we had about 5,000 tons of fuel on board, and that takes like 2 months of game time to unload. Yes, we can see it's counting down there, and we can see the days go by as well. And well, I suppose that it's supposed to represent that the ship goes out to some faraway place and unloads. So that's why it takes time. Well, that's fine if that's what it's supposed to be. But maybe you could make the ship invisible at the border, or if it has to stay there at all. What's also a problem that follows from this is that when it is standing at the border, the border seems to be working the same way as a building does, in that it has an entry, a parking space, and so on. And whilst the ship is unloading at the border, that entrance is locked or blocked for other vehicles, other ships, of course. And you can work around that if you have a wide coastline by setting out little buoys and telling the ships to go via the buoy to get to the border. And that works sometimes. Yes, sometimes it actually works. Okay, so that's a ride up the river in one of these small boats. Meanwhile, Lisa is just about to finish her unloading. 500 tons were left. So in just a couple of days here, we should be heading up the river again. Any day now. Any day now, I think. Yes. And also what this implies is that when the ship is standing at the border in the water and unloading, can't help but have the feeling that it is just letting its valuable cargo out into the river, which is unoptimal in many ways. Certainly it can't be healthy for the life of the river, and also it seems rather wasteful to drill the oil out of the ground and refine it in a refinery and everything, just to pour it down the river. Basically, we could have done that up here at the refinery. We wouldn't need a ship for that. At least we do get paid. Also, have a look at this. This requires quite a bit of fuel, this ship. So in the right corner we see my storage of fuel, which has like 4,500 tons of fuel in it. The ship's internal tank is now filled, and it's starting to fill up on the actual payload, the cargo. Yes, and yes. That's what I had to say about that. That's something to take in consideration if you're planning to do ships. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.